So good to see everyone. Lots of fun stuff to talk about today. As you tune in, let me know where you're tuning in from. I am Beth Hanner, and I'm live in here in the PZTV studio. It's going to be a great day. Lots of fun stuff. Hi, Sunshine. How are you? Good to see you. All right. I'm just checking up some things. We got lots to talk about, my friends. Lots. And I'm saying lots to talk about. Let's get this party started. Hello, Pink Zebra Home. How are you today? Good to see you. Hi, Sapphire Sprank. Hi, Molly. Hi, Amy. Lots of good stuff going on. It smells so good up in here. Man, love me some Cali Boy. Such a great fragrance. Definitely good stuff. So, are you guys having a wonderful Friday so far? Let me know in the comments how it's going down. I always love to hear from you. Hi, Marie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Gail. Hello, hello. If you are new, as always, also drop in the comments, hashtag newbie. I always love to kind of know who I'm talking to, where you know, if you've never heard of Pink Zebra before, all of the things. I just like to kind of know who's hanging with me. Hey, Shelly, how are you today? Hi, Christina, good to see you. Definitely a great day. It's a little cooler in here. Well, in here it's always cool, but in general it's cooler. We got some rain, so here in Houston it's a little bit of a cooler Friday, which is kind of nice. It's not as scorching hot as it has been. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Sabina. Thank you. Hi, Josh. How are we doing today, guys? Is everybody doing good? We ready for the weekend? Veronica, I don't have the answer to that question, but I know it's coming. So stay tuned, my friends. It's coming. They're working on it. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Jennifer. I'm just checking over on the Book of Faces. I've got all the platforms linked up. Mind you, too, thank you for that. If you are not following us across all platforms, I want to encourage you or invite you to do so. We are all the way across platforms. Like we are on, right now I'm on pinkzebrahome.com. I'm also on the TikTok, right? And Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. So in case you are not following us across all of those, definitely want you to tune in today. And to do so, I have a lot of fun recipes that I'm going to give you. Some of these that we have done, they were just too good not to give you some recipes. So we're going to jump into some of those here in just a little bit. Look at all those recipes I got. It's going to be a great day of blending. I love to blend. That's definitely my favorite thing to do. So we are going to, is there going to be any baseballs? Oh gosh, that'd be exciting. I don't know that we'll have a baseball. Not that I know of, but we are going to jump right on into some promotions because there are some promotions right now that are going on that are absolutely amazing. Like amazing. So this one happens to be, yes, the soccer ball promotion. Absolutely adorable. And so we're going to talk about it. I just launched this morning at, I think, 10 a.m. with a lot of other stuff too. So definitely one that you want to grab. And so I'm going to, hold on just a second. I'm checking on something on my end that I have to check. So hold that thought. I want to make sure it's all good to go. Yes. All right. So School Spirit Fun Bundle is the name of this bundle that I have here. It is a great deal. All right. So this is a $45 bundle. Comes with 2 bags of sprinkles. All right. So these 2 bags alone, this is a $22 value. So for 45 bucks, you get 2 bags of sprinkles. You have Manly Man. Fragrance notes are watery musk, white iris, and moss woods. Gorgeous fragrance, by the way. And this is a perfect little gift for that soccer lover in your life too, you'll see. And also California Boy is your second bag. Brazilian musk, warm teakwood, and cedar. So these 2 bags are part of this bundle. Hi, Cassie. I see you. This is a really good blend together. Yeah, I don't know what we would call it, but it is a really good blend. And then it comes with this adorable soccer ball. Look at this little, isn't this adorable? I can't even with this. So stinking good. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Look at this little thing. Isn't it cute? Yeah, manly man is superior. Oh boy, are you hashtag manly man or are you hashtag Cali boy? Ooh boy. Hi Brittany, how are you? Oh, sugar pecan pear, that's a good one, Veronica. We could mix just about anything bakery with it. That's a really great recipe. You love Manly Man. I'm a new consultant. I love it. Team Cali Boy. All right, now we're going to get a battle going on in here. So this adorable little simmer pot. This is a soccer ball. Comes in this bundle. So you've got 2 bags of sprinkles here, plus you've also got your simmer pot, because we can't be without that, right? So this is called the School Spirit Fun Bundle. Look at this dish too. I think it's so unique and different. Different shape, but definitely just emulates a soccer ball. So for that little soccer player in your life or whatever, or one for you or whatever, I just think it's perfect. Back to school, perfect. You know, does anyone have a soccer player that is on? I always love to hear that too. Definitely. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for sharing, friend. Hi, Jocelyn. Good to see you too. Yeah, so the bundles are all under Shop New. I do believe that they are also, hi, Cammie. Hey, Lisa. How are you today? I do think that they're also listed underneath fragrance. There's also a bundles tab there too that you should be able to see them. So this is your bundle that dropped at 10 a.m. Don't sleep on this one. This one's really cute and definitely a must. Oh, it's Aubrey. Hi. Oh yeah, you do have a soccer player. I forgot. Aubrey. Yes, absolutely. So grab that while you can. While supplies last, for $45. Definitely a must. All right. Second bundle that launched on Monday is the 4-bag bundle. Y'all, and everything that I'm going to be talking about today, I actually have linked up. If you're watching from pinkzebra.com, you should be able to see all these products and such. But there is a 4-bag bundle that is available right now on the website for $40. $40. It's the Behind the Scent Caramel. So in case you missed that, super good. Y'all have been loving that one. It's got 4 different fragrances in it. Blueberry muffin. Blueberry, am I saying it right? Yes. Blueberry muffin is your first one. Caramel cauldron, caramel bourbon brulee, and candy corn. So there are 4 bags that they look like this, right? 4 of these in that bundle for $40 rather than retailing for $44. So you actually get a discount. And those are 4 amazing fragrances, right? We didn't stop there, right? Because there's all kinds of good stuff here. Who joined Scent Flirt yesterday? I must know. Do I have any hashtag new Scent Flirt members? Anybody that is brand new to Scent Flirt that as of yesterday? Right now, I'm going to tell you, there is an incredible promotion going on with Scent Flirt. You did today? Oh my gosh, I already got somebody that roped it in. We talked about this yesterday, but it's too good for me not to share. Listen, if you purchase, okay, a 6-month Scent Flirt, and it starts, and it's now, from now through Sunday, you have this deal. This right here is the simmer pot you are going to get for free. A 6-month subscription. So friends, adorable. This is I could not even believe that we put this in that deal. Like such a cute little simmer pot. And it's actually a nice size. Look at how big this is. So this one launched 2 weeks ago on PZTV, right? So 2.5 weeks ago or whatever. Look at this. How about it? All right. So your lid sits on the top. That's how it is if it's all put together, right? Then it comes off. And you've got holes in the top here. Cute little stem. Plus your wax sprinkles are going to set in this, right? With a hot plate. And this is going to fragrance your home. It's a simmer pot. So when you, from now till Sunday, when you purchase a 6-month subscription through Scent Flirt, which is everybody needs to have in their life anyways, you get this, okay? Absolutely. So what's going on the join special? Right now we are still in the process of waiting that out. So that is coming. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. You're waiting for yours? All right. You have my best friend has a son that's a soccer player. I love it. So fun. All right. So definitely grab that 6-month subscription. In fact, if you do, let me know in the comments. All right. So if you do end up grabbing it, I want to know. I know a lot of you did yesterday, but I'm just saying, This is a deal. So it's only going to be while supplies last with the pumpkin, and then it'll switch to something different after the pumpkin sells out. But I do believe that we have quite a few of these. So this is probably going to be your simmer pot for a little while at least. But it's always good to kind of know what you're going to get. So that's a really good deal because this is a $53 simmer pot. So what? Right? Such a good deal. So hi, Victoria. You're waiting on yours. And the best part about that too is that if you were to join Flirt today, get that 6-month subscription, grab the simmer pot, that ships out on Monday, so that you're not even hardly waiting to before you get your first box. So like that's a no-brainer, because then it's like, you know, I get that instant gratification, right? Lots of fun stuff. So, hi, Victoria. Good to see you today. All right, so that was the, I want to talk about that bundle. And then, of course, we had some restocks and such. So, definitely don't want to miss out on the fall bows. This one made a restock a couple days ago. So, definitely gorgeous. Sells with a bag of Sugar Berry Harvest, which is a gorgeous fragrance. This fall bows has been a fan favorite. Look at how pretty is that? Look at that. So, so pretty. Okay. Fan favorite for sure. So definitely, yeah, I love it too. It's just so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay. So definitely don't sleep on that. And that one comes with that bag of Sugar Berry Harvest. I'm making sure you guys are filled with all of the things. So stay tuned. Right. So we got your soccer ball promotion, right? With your 2 bags of sprinkles. I'm going to share this again at the end so I don't forget. And then what else do I need to show you? I think we just need to do some blending. Maybe, unless we want to talk about how cute this guy is, because this guy is super cute. Made an appearance on PZTV. Anyone grab this? Love this accent shade, and I love this simmering light. How beautiful is that, right? Hi. Can a customer switch from a 6-month to month to get the simmer pot? Yeah, Lisa, I believe they can. I believe they can. They can also have 2. You need to order to get another bag. You guys are hilarious. I do those bags every single day. Isn't it pretty? I love this one. Sarah, did you do it yesterday? Christina, you took advantage of that? Who's doing it? You guys are doing it? What's happening here? What do you guys mean? What you talking about? Who's taking advantage of it? You did it? Awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah, because that's a really good deal. That definitely is a good deal. You did it today? Ooh, good. Then you're going to get in on that simmer pot. I just love that little simmer pot. Have you guys started pulling out all your fall stuff yet? Just out of curiosity. You just added a second month? Well, then you're going to get that pumpkin. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Placed an order. I got my husband's Flirt yesterday and placed a big order today. What'd you buy, Holly? What'd you buy? I'm itching to get all my stuff out, but I am, oh, I see you did. Yes, you did. What else did you buy? Got some good stuff. Good stuff. I'm itching to get it all out, but I'm leaving, I don't know if I'm going to do it like this weekend or if I'm going to do it next weekend. I can't say, I just can't make my decision yet. Lori says I did it yesterday. Love it. Jess got back from the holidays and I found a bag in my order. Woohoo! Yay. Your husband says it's not fall. Oh no. I don't know about that. It depends on where you live, Megan. Where do you live at? What's going on today? Jill, we are talking about all kinds of fun stuff. So we had a simmer pot special that launched at 10 a.m., which is the soccer ball simmer pot with 2 bags of sprinkles. And then, of course, this cute little pumpkin simmer pot. When you purchase 6 months of Flirt, you're going to get this for free. And then I've been talking. I haven't done any blending yet, but I have tons of blending that we're going to do. So we're just going to jump right on in it. I'm going to give you guys a couple, let's see here. I'm going to give you a couple of these are probably I'm just giving you, I know I have before given them to you already, but because they're that good. So we're going to just do that, because if I feel like it's like that, it's like a that good recipe, then I just definitely, you guys just need to have them. So Manitoba, Canada. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's still cool there. All right, first up, we're going to do brown sugar cookie. And I think a lot of you have seen this one already. Like I said, however, it's too good not to share. So I am going to pull out pumpkin sugar cookie. We're also going to talk, I don't know if I had anyone that is in the comments that is brand new to Pink Zebra. We're going to talk about blends and the different fragrances that go into all of these. You know, here at Pink Zebra Home, we can customize our own fragrance, which is one of my absolute favorite things to do. I need to run in my office and grab some pumpkin bread. I'll be right back. I guess that's the benefit of having a close by office, right? Pumpkin bread. Gotta love pumpkin bread. All right, so we're going to start off. You can blend your own or mix your own fragrances just by blending, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I have 3 fragrances right here in front of me. So I have pumpkin sugar cookie, which is I absolutely love. It's definitely been one of my favorites. So we're going to start with that. And it has fragrance notes are pumpkin puree, vanilla sugar cookie, and cinnamon spice. Well, the cinnamon pumpkin dish soap be restocked. I don't know the answer to that one. Maybe Pink Zebra Home would. Can I hold up the pumpkin shade? Yeah, absolutely I can. Super cute. Look at that. Isn't it good? So cute. So much detail. Cute, cute, cute. It's definitely, they're all hand painted, so you never know what might go out. Let's see here. Let's see. Gail, I'm making sure I'm not missing out on any comments. Let's see here. Yes. If I were you, I would get anyway. You never know. All right. I don't know what you never know. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, Gail. You have a tennis kid? Yeah. Okay, Jill. We're talking about, we are talking about soccer balls, but I'm getting ready to give a recipe here. All righty. So pumpkin sugar cookie, notes of pumpkin puree, vanilla sugar cookie, and cinnamon spice. Definitely great. She's asking about the bases. Oh, okay. I'm following along now. I was like, what is she trying to tell me? Cinnamon pumpkin, fragrance notes are brown sugar, warm cinnamon bark, and nutmeg. This one here, I have done so much with. I love this fragrance because it's like the perfect brown sugar fragrance. So definitely. All right. And then last but not least is your pumpkin bread. So spiced pumpkin, clove, and warm cinnamon. So we're going to blend the 3 of these together. You're welcome. And so this is called brown sugar cookie. Absolutely love this recipe so much. I just wanted to make it again. So definitely one that you need to write down. Hi, Brandy. How are you today? Yes. Send in the ideas and feedback. Thank you, Tracy. Definitely. All right. So pumpkin sugar cookie, we're going to do a couple scoops of each. You know, here at Pink Zebra Home, like I said, my favorite thing to do is to blend, and that's exactly what we do a lot of times on these lives, is we come up with different recipes and such. This week's focus has been caramel, the Behind the Scent, which is one of my absolute favorite fragrances that we have. I love caramel, anything caramel, and that caramel cauldron, we're going to pull out that here after a while and start blending with that. But first, this is so good. Brown sugar cookie, pumpkin sugar cookie, cinnamon pumpkin, which has like a strong brown sugar smell. Dominique, you're going to love this recipe. And then pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread is an it fragrance, my friends. It comes back every year. It is seasonal. It is a must have. If you've never smelled it before, do yourself a favor and go grab some. Trust me, just grab it. It is that good. You need a carton of it. It smells delicious. I don't know. I just can't get enough of this fragrance. Like, I've missed this one so much. It's definitely really, really good. It's, hi, Heather. How are you? Hi, Terry. So brown sugar cookie, pumpkin sugar cookie, cinnamon pumpkin, and pumpkin bread. It's like delicious, right? Absolutely delicious. I don't know. It's just that fragrance that I think is, it's just got my heart ever since it came out. You got a bag? Awesome. Hi. How we doing? How's everybody doing today? Oh, thank you. Thank you for all that. All right. So like I said, I've given you guys this one a lot, but I just wanted you to have it again because I like you. Okay. All right. So let's continue on. We're going to do some more blends. I'm going to keep this pumpkin sugar cookie out, but I want to pull in a couple other fragrances. This next one I'm calling Farmhouse Caramel Apple. So this week you ordered 4 of the carton bundles. That's a good deal, man. That is such a good deal. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How are you? That's a really good deal. I love good deals. I love me some good deals on some home fragrance. It's the way to go. All right. Caramel apple cider, pumpkin sugar cookie, and then we're pulling out that caramel cauldron that I can't get enough of. Holy smokes. Yeah, I knew I had it here. Okay. Caramel cauldron, buttery caramel, brown sugar, creamy vanilla. This is like the perfect pumpkin sugar cookies. I know, isn't it yummy? I love it a lot. It's delicious. So this one, I talk about this one a lot. This caramel cauldron, because it brings back memories for me. So caramel cauldron reminds me of ooey gooey caramel, and that's one of the first fragrances that I ever purchased. And it just has all of that. It's that butter smell. I don't know. I'm like, more butter, please, more butter. Can I change my scent Flirt from month to month to the 6 months? You know what, Annette? I do believe that you can, but maybe just so maybe just call in to customer. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. But I almost feel like I'm the messenger in this situation. So maybe call customer service or message. Maybe Pink Zebra Home can answer that question. I do think that you can, but I don't want to get in trouble for telling you something wrong. Okay. But I think it's a good deal. I would totally do it. I mean, that's a great deal, right? That cute little simmer pot. And scent Flirt, everybody needs some scent Flirt in their life anyways, right? All right, so I'm going to give you guys Farmhouse Caramel Apple. All right, so this fragrance here actually launched on Tuesday, and I love it too. It's a really good fragrance. You've got notes of crisp apple, caramel drizzle, and cinnamon. And it's exactly like it sounds. So we're just going to come in hot with that pumpkin sugar cookie, and I'm going to add in a little bit of the caramel apple cider, and then some more caramel cauldron. You got 16 bags. Well, you're going to be able to do tons of blending. You know, those 4-bag bundles are always the way to go, because you get, it's a great price. The 4-bag bundles, they launch every Monday. So we're going to be talking about raspberry next week. I won't tell you what it is, but there is a really good bundle coming with raspberry. So, you know, anytime you're looking for a great deal, that's a great way to go. We also have, for those of you that love the cartons, it always does serve you to purchase a carton of sprinkles as well. So, I mean, because you get 4 bags in a carton, and I'm all about the saving money. So just that. All right. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Oh, I love this one too. All right. See, aren't you guys glad that I'm giving you bomb recipes? Is anyone making this right alongside of me? I always love to hear if you are too. I know, I don't know if Sherry is on. She does that a lot. So sometimes I get a little heavy-handed. Typically, you're supposed to have 12 scoops in a bag, but sometimes you guys get more. Probably in this circumstance, this is a little fat bag, but it's okay. Thank you for the gifts. So there is a carton bundle deal. There's not a carton bundle deal unless you are a consultant. There is. If you are not a consultant, there is not. But we do have what we call blend bashes. So, I mean, there are different kinds of blend bashes. If you haven't checked those out, that's the way to go too. All right. Cinnamon pumpkin shortbread. I'm all about the food fragrances apparently today. Maybe I was a little hungry. There she is. I knew Sherry was going to blend. Yeah, it's definitely, Sherry always does some blending right alongside of me. All right. We're going to pull out some warm milk and honey. Did I do it again? I think I didn't grab my warm milk and honey, pumpkin bread, and then I need cinnamon. And I didn't bring it. So don't go anywhere. I said carton earlier, but I meant bag. I did. All right, I'm going to go get some cinnamon. I think it's on my top shelf. Or I could do brown sugar cinnamon. We're going to go get some cinnamon. All right, I'm right here. I'm going to be right back. All right, that's the second time. I don't get any more passes today that I forgot. It was a little crazy. I was getting things set up, and I normally double check to make sure that I have all my cartons. So cinnamon spice, you know, it doesn't really need an introduction. This is like Red Hots, right? Whenever you blend with this one, spot on Red Hots. So good, right? Then we're going to pair that up with some warm milk and honey, okay? And then my third fragrance that I'm throwing into this is pumpkin bread. Like, trust me when I tell you that this warm milk and honey, I don't feel like I've given this enough love. My friends, warm milk and honey is like a perfect bakery. Dominique, that's exciting. I would love to have you, obviously I can't have you, but we would love to have you. Definitely. Warm milk and honey smells like the perfect like bakery fragrance. So we're really going to capitalize. I'm going to promise you that this is going to be a really good. because I haven't mixed it. I just put it together this morning. Oat milk, warm butter, and cinnamon shortbread. So this is really going to work for my nose. A lot of times when I'm blending, my friends, hi Marissa, hope you had a good birthday. Good to see you. When I'm blending, I take all those fragrance notes and pair them up together. Cinnamon is a common denominator in this blend. And then we're going to throw in more of a bakery bread fragrance. And then our pumpkin. Cinnamon pumpkin shortbread. Okay? Yes, please. I know. That's why I said this one may not go home with anybody but me. I do that too. I have such a tendency. I don't know about, I'll be blending and I'll be like, wow. This one smells good enough for me. One for you? No, I'm just teasing. I definitely give them to y'all. I did so many yesterday. There were so many of you that capitalized on that Scent Flirt deal that we just rolled out, that promotion where you get this cute little simmer pot. 6 months, right? You buy a 6-month subscription, you're going to get a free pumpkin scroll. Ooh, wee, is that good. Yum. All right, so this warm milk and honey is what is making this recipe amazing. Warm milk and honey, cinnamon spice, and pumpkin bread. Make it, write it down, cinnamon pumpkin shortbread. You saw it here first today, my friends. Yum! I love it. I need somebody to come smell this because I feel like it's next level amazing. Yeah. All right, Laura Lee just took my hint. She took my bait. Laura Lee took the bait, guys. She's going to smell it. She's going to tell me.
Ooh, that's
See?
good.
Isn't that yummy?
Warm milk and honey. It makes it
cinnamon
creamy.
pumpkin shortbread.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Okay, so she just did that. That was candid. You guys just saw it. What about the one before this one? I think I did that. Well, hold on. Farmhouse caramel apple, caramel cauldron, caramel apple pumpkin sugar cookie. Brown sugar cookie. I've been giving you guys this one a lot because I love it. Pumpkin sugar cookie, cinnamon pumpkin, and pumpkin bread. And then this one that I just did, I think is going to be probably my favorite for now. Warm milk and honey, cinnamon spice, and pumpkin bread. So already some really, really great stuff. All right, let's continue on. We have pumpkin sugar cookie. We're going to leave this warm milk and honey out, right? And then I'm going to pull in some pumpkin sugar cookie. Right. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in some caramel cauldron, and I'm going to leave that one out, and caramel cauldron. So this is going to be, all right, caramel cookies. What? I'm hitting home runs today, my friends. I'm already excited. I'm excited about this next one. All right, so caramel cauldron, pumpkin sugar cookie, and warm milk and honey. Let me tell you a little bit about this, right? So obviously I've talked till I'm blue in the face about that one. It's like a buttery caramel. And then there's a lot of love for this one up in here. Okay. Pumpkin sugar cookie, right? So this is your pumpkin puree, vanilla sugar cookie, and cinnamon spice. I love that one too. That one's really good. And then warm milk and honey. This one, I don't feel like I have given enough love. It is incredible. The perfect blender. All right. So I think a lot of times we, you need some staple fragrances. And what I mean by that are fragrances that are tried and true that I know when I buy them. For example, I honestly feel like this would be one of them for the fall. If I buy this, I know that I can blend multiple things with it. Amaretto cream, fireside vanilla. Oh, yay! Cinnamon pumpkin shortbread is great. Good, Sherry. I love it that you're loving it. I like it. I'm good. That's good. Amaretto cream, fireside vanilla, like a lot of those fragrances, I feel like they are tried and true mixers. Of course, cinnamon spice from now through the end of the season. You need those. I mean, if you are somebody that likes to blend fragrance, you definitely need them. Speaking of fragrance blending, we're gonna blend in this because I think I have just enough of this left. All right. So I have 3 scoops in here of pumpkin sugar cookie. And so we're going to add a little bit heavier on the other 2. We're going to go 4, and then we'll go 2, 3, 4. I just threw some caramel everywhere. All right. So caramel cookies, pumpkin sugar cookie, warm milk and honey, and caramel cauldron. Delicious. Look at that. All right. So sometimes whenever I run down low on a fragrance and I just throw it in there, in the carton, and away we go. Okay, so definitely make this one. Super, super good. All right, caramel cookies. Pumpkin sugar cookie, warm milk and honey caramel cauldron. Definitely delicious. All right, so it is in, you need smell-o-vision. I will do the best I can, Jamie, to give you my personal opinion if you want that. This is just a nice, overall nice fragrance. Just definitely a nice one. Some awesome blends. Good. I'm glad you're loving it. Definitely good. Farmhouse caramel apple. You want that one? Farmhouse caramel apple is caramel cauldron, caramel apple cider, and pumpkin sugar cookie. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And I think I used the end of my pumpkin sugar cookie, unless I have more. I probably have more in my office. All right. Has anyone else taken advantage of that amazing Scent Flirt deal? I'm telling you, so good. Definitely head over and log into your account if you have your account with your consultant. If you are not a part of Scent Flirt, let me tell you, it is the most amazing program that we have here at Pink Zebra Home. If you've ever tuned in with me before on PZTV, you know I talk about it all the time because it is that good. What I love about it is that it's a great price, number one. Number two is it gives me sneak peeks of stuff that's going to come. Mine actually delivers right in there to my office. But it's exciting. You're already a Scent Flirt, so I can't. Oh, shoot. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just that good, right? Definitely. You love Scent Flirt? I know. And I feel like I get like such a value, right? Definitely a value in what I'm getting. You need Beth bags for signing up? You do? I don't know if I'm going to run that promo. That was a little crazy. Today, I don't think you just switched it from a 3... You switched it from a 3-month? Awesome. Well, you're going to get this. So cute, isn't it? Definitely cute. All right. So speaking of definite deals, okay, and this is, we were just talking about this little simmer pot. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give you another recipe because that's exactly what we're doing today. If you haven't ordered it now. Yeah, I know. Shelly, I agree. It's definitely good. Okay. Caramel apple orchard, next recipe. And I have more where that came from. So I've got more blends we're going to do, my friends. Caramel cauldron and then nuts for apples. So this has got 2 different scents in one. So there's no rule. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no rule. Let's blend in this cute little pumpkin. On how many fragrances that you can do. I have done as many as 2 as many as 9 in one recipe, right? So there are 12 scoops in a bag. Something that you need to keep in mind when you're blending. Nuts for apples. All right, nuts for apples came back on a vault show. Crisp apple sugar caramel drizzle. 2 fragrance notes in it, right? We're going to start with that one. This has got a gorgeous caramel fragrance. So I grabbed this one like need Beth bags in my life. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I grabbed this one from like last minute and I went, I forgot how awesome this one was. Do y'all do that? I'm like, I feel like I'm involved in all the fragrances so much. And then every now and then I'm like, wow, like I didn't give this one that much love. Definitely good. All right. So 2 scents, caramel cauldron and nuts for apples. Pretty simplistic blend. I think sometimes, it's nice to just go what I would consider safe. I know an apple will blend with a caramel. It's a bakery scent. Or I know, and if I want to, how I maybe add in a little cinnamon if I want a little extra level of spice. But what I did is I just added that up to this cute little simmer pot that if I join Scent Flirt, I'm going to get for free today. Hint, hint. Okay, so you got to do the 6-month Scent Flirt, though. There is a catch. Caramel apple orchard. Next up, I'm going to give you a berry blend. Berry caramel swirl. So we're doing hello, Tyler Hanner. What is up? Join specials coming. I think that we've got one in the mix. Yes, if you are interested in joining, stick around. Hopefully it will be coming very soon. Okay. I cannot tell you when, but I do know very, very, very soon. So stay tuned. All right. Hang in there. And it's really good. So it's coming down the pipeline, right? So just keep checking back. Trust me, you will know when it's live. We have a lot of amazing consultants out there that are probably even watching this live right now. Oh, golly, I like this one too. I've never tried pink zebra, but I love wax melts. Will the little beads work in it? You know what? Yes, Carrie. We would love to be. I would love for you to join or to try any of this. And to answer your question, yes, they do. They do work better in our warmer, but we do encourage that as well. But if you bought some to try out, it would give you an idea. But I'm going to tell you, once you fall in love with it in your warmer, purchasing one of ours definitely is the magic, right? Behind it. So they are a soft soy wax melt. And we do have an extensive line of air care. Lots of good stuff in air care. So air care is fantastic. Yes, we are, she says, is a fantastic product line because it actually, eliminates the malodors in the air. We actually have two bulldogs, right? At our house, English bulldogs. And I need a lot of air care because, they have a tendency to not smell good. That one is incredible. That's a simplistic nuts for apples caramel cauldron, and we're going to leave the caramel cauldron out, and I'm going to blend in some blueberry. I wanted to grab up some blueberry waffles for this next one. You're gonna have air care scents. Yeah, you do have to have it. And then some blueberry muffin. Part of the 4-bag bundle that's still available from now through, I believe, Sunday. Blueberry muffin, caramel cauldron, caramel bourbon brulee, and candy corn. So 2 of these fragrances that I'm going to blend with are actually in that 4-bag bundle. And then the third that I'm pulling in is blueberry waffles. Very different from the blueberry muffin. This one has more of a vanilla smell to it. It's a little bit more bakery, and you can see there is also a difference in color, right? So definitely different, but both very, very, very good. Okay. Yes, we are. I love it. All right. So we're going to blend up berry caramel swirl. You bought some at a small school autumn fest. Awesome, Anne. Awesome. Cashmere cedar and holiday home. You know what, Bev? I do think that they would. Give that a try. I think that would blend well. Yes. You can keep the cover on. Yes, Cindy. Because it does have the holes in the top, so it's going to allow that to kind of come through. So definitely. All right. We're going to start off with some blueberry muffin. Has notes of caramel in it. That's why I paired this one up. So you got fragrance notes are blueberry muffin, sugar, and caramel drizzle. And then I'm coming in clutch with that caramel cauldron. And then I'm going to add in some blueberry waffles. All right. So 3 fragrances. You should come back. Shirley, if you head over to, Shirley's asking about Scent Flirt. It's a great day to join Scent Flirt too, Shirley. Do a 6-month because you get this little guy. If you head to pinkzebrahome.com and you log into your account with your consultant, Shirley, that is where you can add that Scent Flirt to cart. So we would love to have you back. It's definitely a great program. So lots of good stuff. It's been, I feel like Danielle's really been hitting a lot of home runs with the Scent Flirts. They've been really, really good. Hopefully y'all have loved it. Do you have any recipes with pumpkin cider? You know what, Lori? I do. I think if you go over, right off the top of my head, I want to say, I don't know if I did any today. Let me look here. Hold on. I thought I had one today, actually, but I may not. It doesn't look like I do today. You can blend that pumpkin cider with just about anything, though that's a pretty safe scent. I know I do have some of those over on, if you go to our Facebook page, you'll be able to see some of them at that point. Yeah, join it when you can get a happy dance when it arrives. I know! It is so good, definitely. All right. Okay, yeah, that's amazing. Okay, blueberry waffles, caramel cauldron, and blueberry muffin. Just a nice berry caramel blend. And I'm calling this one berry caramel swirl. All right. Next up, harvest caramel pear. Okay. So this is another one of those caramel based recipes, but I'm going to pull out a different fragrance. I'm going to grab up some Orchard Breeze. So Orchard Breeze actually launched on PZTV on Tuesday night, and then we're going to throw in some caramel cauldron with it. I think this might be the end of my caramel cauldron too. I hope I don't have any more that call for it. I do. Shoot. We might have to just change some of these up. Okay, so we're going to use the rest of this caramel cauldron. Maybe I'll throw in some more I might throw in another caramel fragrance just to add to this. Hi, Heather. What are you doing? How are you today? Good to see you guys. Let's see here. I may need to get a couple of the air care varieties and see how they are. There's a ton of scents. They are. Carrie, if you want some suggestions, I will tell you, we are happy to give you some of those. If you want any suggestions, just ask. So it looks like we've got somebody new that's joining our live today. So a lot of love. You got your first bag? Awesome. Hi, Kathy. How are you guys today? What are you guys doing? I'm getting my first Pink Zebra Home website order tomorrow. I love the caramel theme. Think we could get a caramel theme blend bash. That would be awesome, Molly. Molly, are you a customer or are you a consultant, my girl? Are you a customer or consultant? I'm going to throw in one more fragrance to this. Harvest Caramel Pear. I feel like I want to put in something else with this. All right, so Orchard Breeze made its debut on Tuesday. Notes are apple, pear, and fall breeze. But I want to pull in, I think I'm going to add some nuts for apples. All right, so we're going to add in 4 scoops of nuts for apples. All right, so this is going to be apple and pear, kind of a mixture. All right. So nuts for apples is still available in a carton too. I checked that right before I hopped on here. So let me add that to that. Nuts for apples. Okay. So Harvest Caramel Pear. Your pear fragrance is in this Orchard Breeze. Really pretty. Apple, pear, fall breeze. Nice fresh fragrance. And it's this is a different fragrance of apple and pear than in I would say like from fall, like typical fall smells. There's no spice to it. So it's more of a fresher apple pear fragrance. And you'll notice that once you get this in, if you have ordered it. I think, of course we have all different kinds of apples and all different kinds of pears. We learned that last week when we talked about pear. There was actually over 300 types of pears. Who knew, right? Who knew? You're ready for fall? I know. I am too. I joke because we don't really have fall here in Houston. We have winter and summer. We don't even have winter. That's really pretty. Look at the colors in that. Woo! How pretty is that? I love that. All right. So, Harvest Caramel Pear. Has a nice fresh fragrance to it. Like it's not overly, like I would say, spicy, because that Orchard Breeze that we just launched on Tuesday has that gorgeous fresh smell to it. So thank you, Sue, your customer for now. Waiting on the joint special. Oh, that's exciting. Molly, that's so exciting. Okay. Hopefully soon, my friends. Hopefully soon. Fingers crossed that I'm just the messenger here. Hi, Veronica. All right. So we're going to keep on cruising right along. I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to pull out Caramel Bourbon Brulee. Delicious. We're going to talk about here in just a second. Some more Cinnamon Pumpkin. Okay. You know how I feel about that one. And then another favorite of mine that I think everybody needs, Ghostly Marshmallow. All right. Let's give this one some love for a second. Let me just tell you. If you like marshmallow at all, like this is delicious. So spun sugar, fluffy marshmallow, caramelized sugar. That's your first fragrance. And then you've got your cinnamon pumpkin, which is kind of like your brown sugar. And then we're coming in strong with this caramel bourbon brulee. Okay, so this is a part of that 4-bag bundle that I was talking about at the very beginning. But you have notes of rich vanilla cream, caramel praline, and bourbon woods. Very, very pretty fragrance. Different than the caramel cauldron, but really nice. Okay, so I just spilled it all over. It's a good thing it's a nice smell. So, all right. I am calling this one Caramel Pecan Pie. Caramel Pecan Pie. Thank you for sharing. All right. Love that one. Will you have the blending board? No, Jamie, I don't have a blending board today, but if you go over to the Book of Faces, wow, that bag was really stuck. You should be able to see all these recipes, because Pink Zebra is so amazing. They actually comment. They'll comment in the comments section. So if you go in there, you'll be able to see all of them that I've done today. So they're pretty awesome like that. All right. You ordered that last night? Ooh, it's a good one. That 4-bag bundle is a deal though. Yes, caramel bourbon brulee, cinnamon pumpkin, and ghostly marshmallow. Caramel pecan pie. That one's making me hungry. I'm going to be honest. This is delicious. I tell you, that cinnamon pumpkin. Yum. It's deceiving. The name is, though, because it's like your traditional brown sugar smell. It just smells so good. I think this is delicious. I could elevate this too. This is kind of like blending 101, but if I wanted to, hi, yes, happy Mix It Friday. That's right. If I wanted to add a little cinnamon to this, I think it would just add a lot. It would add that level of spice that we all know and love whenever the fall comes around. But it's pretty gosh darn good by itself, right? If you're anti-cinnamon, then this would be one for you, just to give you an idea. I know, this is not strong cinnamon. This has got cinnamon bark as a fragrance note. I don't think, I'm not smelling cinnamon spice. So, just so I am clear. Ghostly marshmallow smells good enough to eat. Girl, I know. It is. It smells good enough to eat. All right, caramel bourbon. Next up, we are going to, I'm gonna give you this one. I ran out of caramel cauldron. So I'm going to give you this one. This is caramel bourbon brulee, caramel cauldron, and poisoned apple. So write that one down. I ran out of caramel cauldron. I'll have to get some more of that. Let's see here. Let's use this next one. We're going to tweak this next one a little bit. All right. Caramel bourbon brulee. Now I'm going to do one called spiced caramel cider. So somebody was asking me about cider smells just a little bit ago. I'm going to pull in some poisoned apple. We had a week where we talked about apple. And I got to say that it was one of my favorite weeks. This is a more of a straight on, it might be a hair spicy apple. Red apple, warm spice, and butter sugar crumble. It's not as spicy though as warm apple pie, but it's a nice apple. And then I'm going to blend in, I'm almost feeling like I need to keep this. No, we're going to do, let's see here, hold tight. Okay, so I've got poisoned apple, caramel bourbon brulee, and then farmhouse cider. It's like it would have been a snake. All right, farmhouse cider. So this one I'm calling spiced caramel cider. So farmhouse cider, again, tried and true, definitely a must-have for the fall. One of my absolute favorites. If you haven't tried this one, go get it. It's really, really good. Okay, orchard breeze nuts for apple. Ooh, that sounds good too. We just made that because we just made it. Poisoned apples reminds me so much of appleberry crumble. It does, Heather. I like it too. Red apple, warm spice, and boogery. I just called something boogery. That was really funny. Buttery. Can we write that one down as a Beth blurb? I just called something boogery. That was really funny. Buttery! I haven't had anything to drink but water today, I promise. Buttery. Boogery. Red apple. This one was go down in a blooper. Red apple, warm spice, and buttery sugar crumble. All right. I have a question for you about becoming a consultant. I have heard there's going to be a sign-up incentive deal. Do you know? So Christy, yes, it's coming, my friend. We would be elated to have you. They don't tell me those fun things. I don't get to know exactly when, but I am going to tell you that it's coming soon. All right. So you just need to continue to check back. Promise you guys. Caramel, we're going to go with not caramel cauldron, caramel bourbon brulee. I am so laughing at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you laugh at, right? Buttery. I am here all day, Jen. Well, not all day, just probably for a little bit longer. Buttery. Oh my gosh, I'm fun today. It's been a week. I think I need a drink of water. Hold on. It's a boogery smell. While we're doing that, bake cinnamon pumpkin shortbread. Warm milk and honey cinnamon and pumpkin bread. That one is the recipe of the hour right now. You're welcome, Christy. We would be so excited to have you. I just wish that I have your fun today, Teresa DeNoble. I wish I had more information to share, but trust me, if I did, they probably would tell me not to. But I will say that it's coming very soon. I think that it's coming really soon. Okay. You're laughing at myself. I know. Okay. Poisoned apple, red apple, warm spice, and buttery sugar crumble. We're going to go in with 2 scoops of that caramel bourbon brulee. Delicious. And then farmhouse cider. So final fragrance. You're welcome. You're welcome. Best blooper ever. That was really fun, wasn't it? At least I called myself out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I do think that this would, I'm not going to lie here. It's good. Okay. It's good. This is not a lie, but I'm going to tell you, if it had caramel cauldron in it, I think it would be fire. All right. So let me tell you that you can make it this way. Spiced caramel cider. I honestly think though, that if I had more of that caramel cauldron, that would be, that's what this recipe needs to make it absolutely incredible. We don't have that because we just used all of it. So definitely grab you some caramel cauldron, poisoned apple, farmhouse cider, and just say I told you so. Okay, so definitely do that one. All right, let's keep going. All right, I've got a couple next recipes. I cracked me up. I'm glad you guys are loving. You're just loving it today, right? Definitely. All right. It's been a long week. I hate to hear that. I can't read. So that's why when I get close, I have to get up close so I can read your comments. All right. Let me take a second and gather myself because, I got to rein it in. I'm going to give you fall leaves next. All right. And I'm going to tell you what, this is one that you wouldn't think is going to go well together. All right, and I love giving you recipes to make you think outside the box. And this is one of those recipes. But before I give it to you all together, I am going to, I want to see if I've missed out on any orders. Because I know there are a couple of you. Too bad you don't work where sprinkles are made. I know, Tara, but I went and I actually asked for some things this morning. And so I feel like we'll have to do that a little later. All right. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not missing out on any comments. Just making sure everybody saw the deal. You did. You saw the deal. If I join Flirt today, okay, this is what I get. For 6 months. I have to do 6 months. You got to make sure you do this. And that cute little soccer ball. Did you guys see that too? You did because you've been hanging out with me for the last hour. You did see it. Okay. Flannel blanket. I don't talk about this one enough either. Well, I do, but we're going to talk about more. I do because it's really wonderful. Luxurious sandalwood, white musk, and warm amber. When this came out, I'm going to tell you where I was at because I remember it very distinctly. When flannel blanket first came out, we were at, I was in the field, a consultant in the field, and we were getting ready to lead what we call a rally, okay? And what those are just little get-togethers that we do here at Pink Zebra Home for our consultants. And I was leading this big rally, right? So I had all these people that were coming in. I think we were in Indianapolis. I really do remember this. We're in Indianapolis, and they were launching this fragrance was going to be something that our consultants took home. So of course I'm a consultant, right? So I'm leading rally. So I take my carton up to my hotel room, my carton just like this, my flannel blanket. And so for those of you that are questioning, our sprinkles, this is your answer right here. I took that carton and it was in Compass just like it is here. And I left it in my hotel room and overnight, and then the next morning I woke up and I was like, what on earth is that smell? And do you know that my entire hotel room smelled so wonderful and I wasn't even melting it? It was this carton of sprinkles, and it was then when I fell in love with it, right? So that I left it in my hotel room. And I shared with the consultants that what had happened. And it was like, I smelled it all night long. The next day, it was like it lingered and it wasn't even melting. So I fell in love with flannel blanket because I love sandalwood and I love amber. So it's definitely a must. Pumpkin bread's my other love. And then rustling leaves. So this fragrance calls for 2 fragrances. rustling leaves and flannel blanket. It's not two that you would think would go together, but we are going to use equal parts of both. That might be a little heavy on the fragrances. I might have a little bit more than a bag, but we're gonna see. All right, so definitely, yes, flannel blanket is the best. So this one I call fall leaves, and just trust me on that. Look at how pretty that is, guys. If you are looking for the perfect fall fragrance, I don't know if any of you have made this. Sherry, have you made this yet? It is so pretty, and it melts, it is fills. This is a fragrance that if you've not made this one, trust me on it. It is really, really good. It's one that I used to do all in the field a lot. So it is called Fall Leaves. You've done it before. Yes, it's very, very good. I've given it to y'all before because it's one of my absolute favorite blends. All right, so somebody's going to get this in their package. So if you have placed an order today, I guess it wasn't too much. It's filling this bag up perfect. There's a good chance that this could be coming your way, right? Yesterday I did a promotion push too. So a lot of you are going to be getting this simmer pot, right? Because you signed up for Scent Flirt and a bag of sprinkles. How about that? Jackpot, right? All right, so definitely make this. You're going to make this one today? Oh, yeah, let me know. People walk through my house and they say, what is that smell? I love it. Half the time, not even on. Yeah, my bathrooms, you can smell it. I know, Wendy. I think there's just something to be said about a good smelling house. I love it. And I love that we're going to take this fragrance and do another blend with it. And make my own recipes. That's just my absolute favorite thing to do. Okay. Flannel blanket, we're gonna do another blend with it because I think a lot of times we want to know what we can blend with this, and this is one of those that you can do multiple things with. This is another fresh blend, so I'm going to give you Crisp Morning Air. I gave this to you guys when this had originally launched, and I think in a 4-bag bundle. Orchard Breeze and flannel blanket together. Very, very pretty. Tina said, I put in 4 orders. You did today? Holy moly. I have a small container with some sprinkles and a fan. Oh, I bet that smells really, really good. Yeah. You took screenshots? Awesome, Anne. Good, good, good. Awesome, awesome. All right. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the 2 of these together. Crisp Morning Air is the name of this one. All right, so we're going to go in strong with 2 scoops of that fragrance, which is flannel blanket, and then 2 scoops of the Orchard Breeze. I really do like this. I feel like it adds a level of freshness, and it's really complimentary. Yeah, so very pretty. Definitely good. I'll tell you what else is really good with this. I wonder if I can make it. I bet you I can. I bet you I brought it in. Yeah. All right. I'm going to give you another one that's really good here. I wasn't planning on it, but I'm going to do it. All right. So we're going to mix this with something that you would never, you wouldn't guess either here next. All right. So this is probably for the more of your fresh fragrance lovers. This is going to be right up your alley. Definitely one of my favorites. So Crisp Morning Air. I'm telling you wrong. Craziness. Does anyone have any exciting plans for the weekend? Any exciting plans? We have a birthday party to go to tomorrow that I'm excited about. And what else are we going to do? Sunday, I don't think we're going to do anything. So I think we got a relatively low-key weekend. It's crazy. All right, we're going to leave this one out. And then I'm going to pull in, I'm telling you, it works. Warm apple pie. All right, so talk about crazy. We're going to blend the 2 of these together. This is delicious. I love this blend so much. We could add in a 3rd fragrance, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm thinking we're going to add in another one. I want to add in some poisoned apple to this too. Do it. Yeah, we're going to add in another apple fragrance to this. Okay, so this is going to be a 3 fragrance blend. The 2 of these together, incredible. This is like a fresh, I don't even have a name for it. It's just like a fresh apple blend. You put Manly Man in, that's really good too. All right, so we're going to start off with flannel blanket. This one does not have a name, but flannel blanket. All right, then we're going to go in with some warm apple pie, and last but not least, some poisoned apple. So you name it. Flannel blanket, warm apple pie, and poisoned apple. Definitely a must make. All right, so that's going to be your freebie. I wasn't planning on giving it to you, but here we are. That happens a lot on Fridays, or just every day, right? So definitely. Okay, anyone have any fun plans? Nobody's doing anything? Any fun plans? What are you guys doing? I want to know. All right, so we're going to come in with flannel blanket and then warm apple pie. We're going to go around one more time, and we're going to give this a good shake. Good shaking. Did anyone else join Flirt too? Out of curiosity? Mm-hmm. This one is making me hungry too. It has to be the warm apple pie that's in this. Definitely. You're taking your daughter to a water park? That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Gotta love the water parks. Hopefully it's not raining. We've had a lot of rain. There's not been a lot of swimming this month so far because we've had tons of rain. Definitely. So, you have a birthday party? Ooh. Okay, this is amazing. Flannel blanket and warm apple pie alone is a really good blend. I threw in some poisoned apple to this. So definitely one that you need. Oh no, I hate to hear that you're sick. That's no fun. Hopefully you get better soon. Crocheting some slippers all weekend. That sounds like fun too. Cindy's moving a kid back to college. Cindy! Oh my goodness. You have a festival tomorrow? That'll be fun. Lots of fun stuff. Probably a pool weekend, and as long as the weather cooperates, maybe some barbecue. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I think Sunday is supposed to be nice and sunny, so maybe we'll be doing the pool. We have a pool as well, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get into that as well. Lots of fun stuff. All right. So definitely think outside the box. I don't think that anyone would think like the two of these together, but you got your flannel blanket and your warm apple pie. This is an amazing blend. So definitely, I know. So Sherry just made this one right alongside of me. She's loving it too. So love to hear from y'all. All right, I'm going to show you guys what I've got going on. I've been talking about this all live. This is a great promotion. You get this simmer pot when you join Flirt for 6 months. This only runs through Sunday, so don't sleep on this. Definitely is a 6-month promo through tonight. It's through Sunday, Tandy. It runs through Sunday. All right, let me see here. What's the other one I wanted to show you? Oh, the soccer ball. Okay, so this little dude, if you have a kid in soccer, this went on special this morning. The soccer ball deal did. I have a manly man and California boy. That alone is $22. This bundle is $45. Okay, so $22 alone just in these sprinkles. That's a really good deal on this bundle. So definitely don't sleep on this. This does end tonight. So 11:59 p.m. this will be done. Okay, so we had that bundle. We had some restocks, but probably one of the most exciting restocks that we had. Let me see if I put it back up. I think I did. Hold on. Is this one. I'm really excited about this one being restocked. So this is the Tan Art LED simmer pot. My friends, this is stunning, and it made its way back to the line. So it is available now. When it is actually on, it will light up. Hence the name. New subscriptions, no, Colette. It's just any subscription. If you do a 6-month, a brand new, it technically would be a brand new, but if you're already a subscriber, you can still do it. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. All right, so this is the LED glass. Okay, you can hear my nails. You're a sit flirter? Awesome. Okay, here on the back, there's no indicator light like there normally is, but how you're gonna know it's on is that this will actually be warm. It's not too hot to the touch, but it's gonna glow. Okay, so this part glows, but even not on, because obviously right now it's not plugged in, but look how beautiful that is. That made a restock. This has been flying off the shelves, so all y'all have been loving it, as is the Fall Bows Simmering Light. That made a return as well. So lots of returns, definitely. Blankets and Apples is a cute name for it, definitely. So definitely go head over and check out on those bundles. I think I've shared everything with you guys today. Does anyone have any questions? I do still have most of the stuff from PZTV here in front of me. If you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to go grab anything if there's anything you guys want to see. You're welcome. It's going to be a great weekend. Definitely lots of fun stuff planned. So sounds like a lot of you are going to just do some R&R, right? Love it. All right. let's see here. Yes, so you can grab that scent Flirt if you do Tandy as well. Is the Witch's Hat accent shade coming back? Veronica, I think that one sold out, unfortunately. I think it did, but I could be wrong. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that simmer pot is amazing. Definitely amazing. All right, my friends, I have to do a ton of blends. So that is exactly what I'm going to do now. Right, so I'm going to head over to my office, hop off of here. I will see you on Monday. Monday, we are going to be talking about, let's see here. Is that simmer pot the one that was in this month's Scent Flirt? So this was available for Scent Flirters when it originally launched. Yes, as a Scent Flirt exclusive, but now it's available for everybody. Monday, I will be live on with Raspberry. We're going to talk about Raspberry. Next Thursday is the Vault Show. So lots of exciting stuff, and you never know what's up my sleeve. We got Monday. We've got some deals coming your way, as always. So stick around. You just ordered that simmer pot and some more lotion. Awesome, Jessica. You got some good stuff coming your way. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys for being the best part of my job, truly. I will see you on Monday at 12 p.m. Central. Bye, friends.